You are about to be treated to some music. A man named Freebo, 10 years, played in the Bonnie Raitt Band. He's played with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. He's on the Neil Young album Living with War, done a couple years ago. He's even on a Ringo Starr record, and when you play with a Beatle, that says something. His name is Freebo, and he is next up.
How y'all doing out there? Thanks for coming out. When we look back, you can say I was there. I stood up for what I believed. If I didn't know why I came, I at least acquired some interesting information. Information I can pass on to somebody else. I'm up here with my buddy Roger North. Roger's a local guy and plays with, what is it called? Freak Mountain Ramblers. Never heard of Freak Mountain Ramblers? They play every Sunday night. Cool band. And also the Holy Modal Rounders. He likes bands that have 3 names. Me, I just got one. Anyway, this is a song about perspective. You know, we're always trying to make ourselves right and everybody else wrong. This song proposes that perhaps there is no right and wrong. It's always shades of gray. Help us find our way to the light. That's what it's called, To the Light.
The earth looks peaceful when it's seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me. How do we hear the wisdom of the crickets in the night, singing out of sight from way down here, where there's only right or wrong. Why can't we just try to get along? I've heard it said there's 100 million galaxies of light lighting up the night for you and me. We could be just as peaceful as the earth from outer space, living in a place of harmony. Oh, such a lovely sound. Why do we put one another down? Just consider that there is no wrong or right, and consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light. To the light. I've heard it said every culture has a history in stone, dances of their own they like to do. Wouldn't you like to be accepted just the way you are? Is that really hard to see? Couldn't we find a way to understand and blow away that line in the sand? Just consider that there is no wrong or right, and consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light. To the light. Dee-dee-dee. Shades of gray to help us find our way to the light. as seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me.
Thank you. Well, you know, this issue, like so many issues, is difficult, and the difficult part is not understanding it when you get to know the information. The difficult part is disseminating the information. I think if everybody knew what I know, they'd probably come to the same conclusion. Now, I don't know that much, but I know enough to know that big business, when it becomes really huge and huge corporations, when it becomes all about the money, that the money takes over. And human beings by nature, we have a greed chip, unfortunately, so power does corrupt, as the old adage says. And so you get people in power and you mix it with money, strange things happen. The only antidote for that is information. So do what you can to disseminate this and let people know about the issue. Stay informed. If you listen to radio on the right, listen to some radio on the left. If you read publications on the right, read some on the left. Get yourself some balanced information. I'm not talking about Fox News. Get some balanced information. Make your own decisions. We're intelligent people. So it's not about being stupid, it's about being ignorant. The antidote for ignorance is information. It's all out there, folks. You know that. Just got to make the effort to do it and then pass it on.